morning, respected teachers, our project guide, Professor Dr. Arpita Chakrabarti ma'am, external examiner, and my dear friends. I am Satyam Kumar, and on behalf of group number 9, I would like to present our final year project titled Read Smart, AI-driven intelligent reading recommendation system. First of all, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our respected mentor, Professor Dr. Arpita Chakrabarti ma'am, for her constant guidance, valuable suggestion, and continuous support throughout the development of this project. First of all, I want to show you the top sheet of our final year report. Now, let me begin with the introduction of our project. In today's digital era, thousands of books are available across different online platforms. Although this provides users with many choices, it also creates confusion because finding a book that truly matches a person's interests become difficult. Most traditional book recommendation systems simply display popular or best-selling books and do not properly understand the individual preference for each user. To solve this problem, we developed ReadSmart, an AI-driven intelligent reading recommendation system. Our system uses artificial intelligence technique and content-based recommendation system to analyze user preferences along with book information such as genre, author, and keywords. Based on these analyses, the recommendation system provides personalized book recommendations. In addition, the platform also allows users to purchase books directly, making it complete reading and purchasing solution. Now moving to the problem statement and objectives. While studying existing book recommendation platforms, we identified two major issues. The first is the lack of personalization. Users often receive the same recommendations regardless of their individual interests, making it difficult to discover books that suit their preferences. The second issue is the absence of intelligent language based filtering and smart suggestion, which limits accessibility for users who prefer reading in different languages. Keeping these challenges in mind, we defined the following objectives for our project. Our first objective is to develop an AI-based recommendation system that can provide personalized book suggestion according to user interests. The second objective is to support multilingual book selection so that users can easily browse books in languages such as English, Hindi, and Bengali. The third objective is to build an integrated user-friendly platform where users can not only discover books but also purchase them from same application, providing a smooth and convenient user experience. Now I would like to briefly discuss about the literature survey. Before developing our system, we reviewed several research papers and studied related to recommender system and artificial intelligence. Researchers like Ricky, Roca, and Sepira explained the fundamentals of recommender systems. Sarwar and his team introduced collaborative filtering techniques for large-scale recommendation. Burke presented hybrid recommendation methods, while Pang and Lee discussed sentiment analysis for understanding user opinions and reviews. We also studied content-based recommendation techniques, deep learning approaches, scalable databases such as MongoDB, and backend technologies like Node.js. These studies help us understand the strengths and limitations of existing system and provide a strong foundation for designing our own intelligent recommendation platform. While this introduction, problem statement, objective, and literature survey completed, I would now like to invite my teammate who will explain the remaining section of our project, including the AI recommendation system, system architecture implementation, features, and results. Thank
Good morning, everyone. I am Isha Jha and I am currently pursuing BTech from Technomill Salt Lake in Electronics and Communication. And I am from batch 2026. Today, I am going to present the AI-based recommendation system. The system uses content-based filtering techniques. It analyzes book metadata such as genre, author, and keywords, and on the basis of that, relevant books are recommended. This improves recommendation accuracy and user satisfaction. Read Smart is an AI book recommendation system developed as a web application. The system uses user interests and search history to suggest relevant books. A machine learning platform's model analyzes book categories and user preferences. An AI chatbot helps user by answering book-related queries and providing recommendations. The application includes search, book details, and user authentication features. The front-end is built using React.js and the project is deployed on Vercel for online access. The main objective is to improve the book discovery process and provide personalized recommendations to the users. Now let's move to the live demonstration of the project. I will show how the website works and explain its features. Now I will show you the login page. Users can register or log in using their email and password. The backend verifies the credentials, and after a successful login, the JWT token is generated for secured authentication. The main objective of this project is to help users easily browse books and get book recommendations based on their interests. First, let me explain the front end of my project. Now I'm showing you the website. The front end is developed using React, JS, and Vite. React is used to build reusable components, and Vite provides fast development and better performance. Now, this is the home page of my website. Here, users can see different books with their images, names, prices, and categories. These books are not stored on the front end. They are fetched from the back end using the REST API and displayed dynamically. When the page loads, the frontend sends a request to the backend. The backend fetches the data from MongoDB Atlas and sends it to the frontend. Now I will show you the collection page. Here, users can view available books based on their preferences. The page updates automatically whenever a search filter is applied. If we want, you can add it to the cart. When the button is clicked, the frontend sends the product ID to the backend and the backend updates the user's cart in the database. Now I am opening the cart page. Here, users can see the book they have added and they can increase or decrease the quantity. Any changes made in the cart are updated in the background through APIs. Finally, this is the order page. Here, users can see all the books they have ordered, and the order details are fetched from the MongoDB through the backend API and displayed on the screen. Now I will demonstrate the book recommendation system, which is the main feature of my project. This recommendation module is developed separately using Python and Flask. Here the user selects the language. For example, I'm selecting the language as English, and then I will select the genre as biography. And when I will click the recommend button, then on the basis of my interest, it will show me the books. The frontend sends the selected language, genre, and book title to the Flask backend through the recommend API. The Flask backend processes the request and returns similar books. These recommended books are displayed on the screen. Each recommended books contain its image, title, language, genre. Every recommended book has two options. The first option is to buy. When I click on buy, it redirects to the Amazon purchase page where the book can be purchased. And the second option is to download. When I click the download, It redirects the user to the Internet Archive website, where the users can check whether a free version of book is available. The recommendation system improves the user experience by helping users discovering books related to their interests.
Good morning. I am Nahida Hassan from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Technomen Solid from the batch of 2026. This slide highlights the key features of our online book system. It supports multilingual book filtering in English, Hindi, and Bengali, making it accessible to more users. Customers can read, give ratings and reviews, sort books by price, purchase books through the integrated e-commerce module, and get instant assistance from an AI chatbot for book-related query and recommendation. This flowchart shows the working of our bookstore recommendation system. Once the user registers or logs in and browses books, the system fetches book data from MongoDB, where the AI recommendation engine analyzes user preference and book metadata to generate personalized recommendations. User can then apply filter, select book, and complete their purchase through the integrated e-commerce module. Now I will explain the backend. Although the backend is not directly visible, all the operations performed on this website are handled by the backend. The backend is developed using Node.js and Express.js. Whenever the frontend needs data, it sends API requests to the backend. The backend receives the request, processes it, and communicates with MongoDB address and sends the required response back to the frontend. For example, when the home page is open, the frontend requests the list of books. The backend retrieves all the details from the MongoDB and return them to the frontend. Similarly, when a user logs in, the backend verifies the email and password using Decrypt. After successful verification, it generates a JWT token for authentication. When the user adds a book to the cart, the backend updates the cart information in MongoDB. When an order is placed, the backend stores the order detail in the database. For uploading book images, the backend uses Cloudinary. Whenever the admin adds a new book, the image is uploaded to the Cloudinary, and the image URL is stored in the MongoDB. So here is the database, which consists of basically 99 books. These are all books, their details, and their bestseller options, their languages, their prices and description name, along with their object ID. These are all part of the backend. Since our project follows a modern architecture, the React frontend is deployed on Vercel, while the Node.js Express backend and the AI recommendation backend are deployed on Render. MongoDB Atlas is used as the cloud database to store user and book data. After deployment, the frontend communicates with the backend through REST API, allowing user to access the application online.
Everyone, my name is Akhilesh Chauhan and today I am going to present my project Read Smart AI-based book recommendation system. The main aim of this project is help users find books that match their interest quickly and easily. Nowadays, with so many books available, it can be difficult to choose the right one. To solve this problem, I developed an AI-based recommendation system. In this application, user can search for books by title, author or categories based on their search and preference. The AI recommends similar books that they might enjoy. This helps users discover new books without spending a lot of time. Another important feature of this project is that AI chatbot. The chatbot answers book related questions and help users find suitable books. User can also view detailed information about each book, including the title, author, and the short description before deciding to read it. Overall, Read Smart provides a simple, user-friendly, and efficiently way to explore books and receive personalized recommendations. Through these projects, I gained practical knowledge in web development, AI integration, and creating a real-world application. And finally, thank you for watching my presentation.